The large issue around Shane Dawson. The term Carmageddon is related to a chain of controversial events related to the king of YouTube, Shane Dawson. This social media movement calls for the cancellations of Shane Dawson and his partner in crime, Jeffree Star, after a series of scandals that resurfaced in late June of 2020. Since the whole entree of events, Shane Dawson is virtually drowned in controversy. But as we can see, all of his fellow YouTuber friends rushed to his aid.
People just straight up attacking people that he's helped, whether it's he went on your podcast or people just really be like, now y'all are seeing the real shit. Like, fuck off with that shit.
Well, except for his buddy for life, makeup guru Jeffree Star. Almost all the people aware of this drama had noticed that the hate of the entire beauty fanbase is limited to the Shane scandals, whereas Jeffree has been able to avoid bad press, almost being uncancelable, even after the alleged revelations of master planning the whole Dramageddon 2. Hi, I'm Oliver. Let's get into the juicy details of this roller coaster ride. Overview of the drama. Bear with me as I try to describe the twists and turns of Dramageddon 2, involving James Charles and Tati Westbrook. So, the drama took center stage with the video titled Bye Sister, released by Tati on her main channel. This beauty vlogger and CEO of Halo Beauty allegedly claimed that James showed open predatory behavior
as a way of just getting what he wants. And I've always blamed it on his age. That James Charles right now that I do not support, that I do not agree with. I don't want to be friends with you. I don't want to be associated with you. And the behavior that I don't think I can even talk about. The things that I'm hearing are so gross.
Led Tati to feel as if she had been backstabbed. She portrayed herself as a mentor and concerned friend for James, but many people believe something sinister was going on in the background.
Someone that I mentored, someone that I cared for, not care for me and exhibit that.
Moreover, many in the YouTube community took advantage of this situation, as seen in Shane Dawson's documentary on the beauty world. The documentary reportedly promised an insight on the whole Dramageddon in its trailer.
And controversy are now ours to use for anything in the makeup world.
So this is how much you took home?
Cheers.
Wait.
5 million. That's like a guesstimate.
As Shane and Jeffree profited over the ruin of James's internet career, the drama slowly slipped through the cracks, as many things were left unsaid. James started a career on TikTok, where Shane and Jeffree gained a lot of wealth from the sale of their makeup collab and merchandise. Many believe that was the end of it, but wait, where was Tati during all that time? Well, after a whole year, Tati has come out from lurking in the shadows to make some shocking revelations. Jeffree Star's involvement. When the whole drama unfolded itself, Jeffree Star took to Twitter to accuse Charles of being an actual predator and a danger to society. Even after the whole drama vanished from the media, Star resurfaced the predatory claims in a podcast in April, saying, "I legally can't say who, but someone told us a few things, and we trusted that person's opinion. And then another person said some things that was friends with that man, and it really convinced us that he was a predator."
To our house anymore. I'm not going to talk to him. Haven't seen him since Tati's birthday. He's a danger to society. Is James Charles a danger to society? Is he a predator?
Keem. Listen.
That was a long pause.
I have to ask this.
Listen. There's a long pause because it's a very complicated situation.
Sipping this hot tea, he continued, "Tati uploaded a 40-minute video about him, and she never should have uploaded that, but she did. And for some reason, James thinks that me and Shane tried to ruin his life and orchestrated the whole thing, like we effing care." However, in a recent video, Westbrook has claimed that after the release of Shane x Jeffree Conspiracy Collection in December, she had met with Charles to share direct messages, texts, and other receipts to see what really went on behind the scenes.
This all started because of me, and I don't think anyone deserves that. I was trying through YouTube to meet with James tonight. It is Wednesday when I'm filming this. I had wanted the opportunity to face-to-face tell him that I don't hate him and I love him.
And now, in the new explosive video titled Breaking My Silence, the makeup guru is reportedly all buddy-buddy with her new friend, James Charles.
For over a year now, every time the scandal is revisited, either in the mainstream media, and terrified of speaking up against the people that used, coerced, and manipulated me into uploading my video in May of last year. James Charles came to my LA home, and we compared DMs, texts, and stories about what had happened behind the scenes. We apologized to each other, forgave each other, and I never said that James Charles was a danger to society. My video was not made with any malice. It as a result of all of the poisonous lies that were fed to me by Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star. He said that James Charles was a monster with many victims. Shane said that James Charles was a monster and that James Charles was hurting minors. Almost every day, there was more information and new allegations.
I mean, like, talk about deception. So after the release of the new video and the revival of old drama, Starr has kept his silence and stayed as far as he possibly could have. Just as soon as the attention shifted to Shane's revealed past, Jeffree Star has been back with an apology. Let's talk about that for a sec.
Now, did I mix myself up in drama? Did I speak on things I shouldn't have speak on? Of course I did. Did I do dumb shit? And did I not just simply call James Charles and ask questions myself? 100%. I apologize to James Charles for the words that I've said and for my actions. Involving this situation, I would just like to say that James Charles, I'm very sorry. He is one of my best friends and someone who helped me remember who I am when I was starting to crack and lose focus of who I really was. Shane and I get caught up in the drama and do some dumb shit. Of course we did.
Shane's involvement. Shocking revelations were made in the Breaking My Silence video, as Westbrook revealed that Shane was directly involved in the Dramageddon. She allegedly claimed that Shane had offered help to edit and title the Bye Sister video.
Just know about my Bye Sister video. He offered to help edit it. He even offered to design the thumbnail and help title it.
Moreover, he wanted to document Tati's reaction to the response by the YouTube community. When Tati allegedly had second thoughts about the whole ordeal, knowing that James was in a hotel alone, Shane had persuaded her to go ahead with the plan, saying that a narcissist like James would never kill himself.
Before posting my video Bye Sister, I texted Shane sharing my concerns for James Charles, and I was afraid for him hurting himself. Shane texted me back and said that James Charles was a narcissist and that he would never do that.
Yikes. The empathetically aware Shane, who gave a voice to every desolate star, was he really able to say all that? Few of these revelations were thought to be true, with the release of Shane's Leaving the Drama memo on Twitter. Within these series of memos, he described James Charles as a young, egocentric, power-hungry guru who needed to be served a slice of humble pie the size of the effing Empire State Building. Did you find any similarity to what Tati had claimed in a recent video? That's right, isn't the use of the word narcissistic quite similar to egocentric? Anyways, what do you think? Let us know in the comments. Dawson's rant was deemed to have unpopular opinion, as the social media star lost over 20,000 Twitter followers after posting it. After the Breaking My Silence video, Shane had been the center of all attention, even though the drama included Jeffree Star. Well, Shane did tune in live to give an extremely genuine reaction to Tati's allegation. Just that plunged him into a deep, dark hole. The drama led to the discovery of really seriously messed up stuff concerning racism, pedophilia, and animal bestiality. Shane's questionable past. Right after the whole mastermind allegations, karma did its work. On June 25, 2020, a Twitter user by the name of KRMGDN posted a video captioned, "Trigger warning creepy video," where Shane Dawson and his ex-girlfriend Lisa explain sex acts to a 12-year-old and reenact them. This led to a network of people from the YouTube community trying to dig up dirt on Shane.
Lucy, this happens.
See, oh,
He should put a ring on it.
and he should put a
ring on it.
dick ring on it. No, I'm kidding. No, you don't know what that is. You shouldn't know what that is.
Oh, Willow. Oh, I'll whip your hair back and work for us. I know twerking is insane.
That really didn't end up well, as fans discovered videos of blackface, racial slurs, and pedophilic behavior, and just absolute loads of heinous content. One of the videos that gained mainstream media's attention was a small clip of Shane jaying off to a poster of Willow Smith when she had just been a 12-year-old. The Smith family was quick to react and openly shamed Shane for his disgusting behavior. In a tweet, Jaden Smith wrote, "Shane Dawson, I am disgusted by you. You sexualizing an 11-year-old girl who happens to be my sister? It's the furthest thing from funny and not okay in the slightest bit." He is not wrong in any shape or form. This taunt had been by the Big Brother after the release of Shane's latest apology video. Hit the like button if you agree with Jaden Smith. Shane's apology. Addressing his problematic behavior in the past, Dawson apologized in a 20-minute clip for his past content, where he had relied on racist stereotypes and made jokes about pedophilia. Dawson said there was no excuse for his use of blackface in past videos and expressed regret over having normalized the racist practice.
Blackface was something that I did a lot. Sorry to anybody that saw that. I felt like the biggest piece of shit. I'm sorry that I added to the normalization of blackface or the normalization of saying the N-word. I'm sorry, James. I'm really sorry. Nobody deserves what happened.
Addressing the clip concerning Willow Smith, Shane insisted that he would never talk about a child in a way that was inappropriate.
I would never talk about a child in any way that was inappropriate.
Moreover, he claimed that at this point in his life, he had realized how many people were affected by his content. He concluded, "Finally, just own up to all of this and be accountable is worth losing everything to me."
I don't understand. I'm willing to lose everything.
The video sparked an outrage, as followers of Shane Dawson felt that the video had only contained excuses and failed to address the extent of his imprudence. The thing that really bugged many of his viewers was that he admitted to having been inspired to make a video about taking accountability after watching a video posted by fellow YouTuber Jenna Marbles. He called it a sign from the universe, or maybe a sign that maybe the YouTube community would forgive his indiscretions just as they did for Jenna. Although we cannot disclose the content of all of his videos, many of the actors and former friends taking part in his scripts came forward with an apology. In the end, Shane had been the only one who faced the most backlash. Morphe has announced that they are discontinuing the conspiracy palette. Moreover, YouTube has put restrictions on Shane's accounts, as he is now unable to get any money off of his YouTube channels. Things seem to be calming down once again. Well, for Shane at least. Many have speculated that if Tati is really taking these allegations to court, Shane might find himself behind bars. Jeffree is living his unconcerned life, buying new cars and dating new hot boyfriends. I mean, will this visibly unbothered individual remain out of bounds for the cancel culture? The suspected rumors and allegations reveal that he has the ability and the audacity to keep everyone's mouth shut. Does that include Shane? Did Jeffree throw his sidekick under the bus in order to make it out alive in the beauty world? What are your thoughts on this matter? Discuss and dissect the matter in the comments below. If you like this video, then don't forget to hit the thumbs up, to join the Tea Club by subscribing, and hit the bell icon to get notified first. See you soon in the next video. Till then, take care and stay safe.